going on, guys? You're in with Tech, and welcome to the second ever Caterpie Direct. So this is going to be just a video where I talk to you guys for a bit, updating you things going on my channel and just things you can expect in the future and all of that stuff. So I did one of these a while back, I think in May or so, when I first told you guys that I would be stopping Nuzlocke for a while, and I figured I knew I was going to make an update video today, just kind of talking to you guys about some stuff, specifically one new project I just started, and I literally just like, hey, didn't I do like this Nintendo Direct parody thing once, so why not bring it back and make this like an actual number 2. Sorry, I'm rambling on. Anyways, let's get on to the first update today, which is, by the way, I don't remember exactly what the layout looks like, but somewhere on the screen there will be annotations you can click that'll take you to specific points in this video if you wanted to see those. So, just in case that wasn't obvious from looking at the screen, by the way. The first thing I want to talk about is something I started doing yesterday, which is Nuzlocke Remastered, and this is actually an idea I've had for months now, and I just kind of forgot about it and it fell back into like the back of my brain. I actually had this idea right when I first announced I was going to stop doing Nuzlocks, and that was to take some of my older series and try to remaster them and make them more up-to-date quality-wise and to my newer standards of, you know, just graphics and stuff like that, and make it more entertaining, because a lot of people were upset I stopped doing Nuzlocke, and a lot of people probably haven't seen my older series before, because, I mean, when I did Emerald Randomizer, I had not even 1,000 subscribers. I think I got 1,000 subscribers at the end of that series, and now we're almost at 30,000, so a bit of a change there. And I decided that one thing I really love doing is editing videos. You know, I probably have bigger passion for editing videos than I even do for recording, and that's saying something because I love recording videos, but oftentimes I don't have a lot of opportunities to record right now because people are just noisy, and I can't record at night because people are sleeping and I can't be loud. So I have not as many options to record, but I have a lot of free time to edit videos, and that's when I'm like, you know what, let's actually go through with this whole remastered thing. And when I first started it, my very first thought was, this is not going to impact my new uploads at all. I'm going to at least try to stick with like daily scoreboard uploads or Red Adventures or whatever else, which we'll be getting to those series a bit later. But I want to do this as well, you know, bring, at least still have that Nuzlocke feel to my channel, because that's what a lot of people came here for, was Nuzlocke. And admittedly, the first episode I wasn't super happy with, and there was a little bit of negative feedback with it. Some people were just upset that I was like reposting old content, but the way I see it, it's kind of like an HD release for a video game, you know? People are going to bitch about it like, we already have this game, but at the same time, it's trying to update and make it newer and for newer fans to experience. And I wasn't super happy with the first episode because it was kind of rushed, and I didn't put as much effort into it as I wanted to. And it's still a work in progress. Basically, Remastered is a work in progress, and I'm obviously not going to do my newer series. I'll probably do maybe Emerald and Fire Red Omega and Spirit Gold, since those were my first Nuzlocke. I would love to go back and do Blaze Black and fix all of the audio issues I had in that one, because my very first Nuzlocke actually had a ton of syncing issues in it. So, I mean, if it's possible to go back and fix the audio for that, that would be really good. But the thing is with that, I don't have the raw files anymore, obviously, and trying to sync up the audio with the video would be kind of difficult, because the game sound would be in sync, but my commentary wouldn't. So it'd either be sync up the commentary but have the game sound be in sync, or what, because there's obviously no way I can split those anymore. So that's where that problem comes in with Blaze Black. Also, the layout for Blaze Black was just hideous. Looking back now, I hate it so much. Fun fact, my Platinum Randomizer Nuzlocke was actually my least favorite layout I ever made, which sucks because that's when I actually made a tutorial on how to do when I made it live, and I'm like, why did I have to teach people how to make this piece of crap? I hate that layout so much. Random fact, but in the future going forward with Remastered, I will be doing, one of the big things I wanted to do was add notes to it, like taking inspiration from Blacklight Attack, who I mentioned many times is basically Senpai number 2 next to Chugga. He's the guy that made me start doing Pokemon videos. One of the big awesome things he did in his videos was he had like editing notes. Like, as you're watching video, there would be a little note box that have his thoughts that he would have while watching the video back, and I would love to start doing that, but from like 2.5 years later, looking back on my video. And I actually started doing that with the first episode. I had a few notes down in editing and everything, and for some reason I ended up cutting them out of the final version, and I don't know why I did that, but from here on out, you're going to see the quality of Remastered just getting better and better as I add more features such as the notes. I want to make the layout like a bit more interactive, maybe have like the boxes like slide open to reveal Pokemon or something. The layout itself might receive some tweaks Remastered is basically a work in progress. It's going to just get better and better, and the first episode admittedly was kind of rushed, and the main reason I rushed it is because I wanted to get feedback on the idea, was the main reason. I mean, most people obviously liked it. When you look at like the like to dislike ratio, there's a lot more people who enjoyed it. But I mainly just wanted to know, like, would people even be interested in this? So that's why I kind of rushed the first episode, and I do regret that. Honestly, looking back now, it's like I should have taken more time, put more effort into it. But I think my mindset at the time was I don't want to put a lot of effort into this just for people to hate it and just discontinue the series. So I wanted to make sure that people would be okay with the idea, and most people seem to. And those who aren't, don't watch, you know, whatever. But yeah, I'll definitely be making that as much better as I can. Like, the layout's probably going to receive a little bit of changes here and there. Just higher. There's not a lot I can do about the audio quality, unfortunately. I don't know anything about audio editing, I don't know anything about audio. I'm more of like a video and like Photoshop kind of guy, so I don't really know if there's much I can do with the audio. Although the audio doesn't actually have a lot of issues as it is, so I guess I really can't really do anything about that. I guess that's all I really have to say for Remastered right now. Let me just pull up my list really quick. Besides Remastered, as you guys should know, I am doing 3 concurrent new series at the time, meaning Galaxy, Pokemon Adventures Red, and Showdown Scoreboard. And Galaxy, I believe, is almost coming to an end. I don't exactly know what I'm going to be doing with Galaxy for now, because at one point I did have my next Let's Play after Galaxy planned out, and I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want to spoil it, because I'll probably still do it again someday. But right now, I basically want to finish Galaxy, like beat Bowser, and put Galaxy on like hiatus for now. Go into the little pit with the Kingdom Hearts 2 bonus videos, which will be made eventually. I promise I will do the Kingdom Hearts bonus videos eventually. Promise, guys, on the pinky, okay? Even if just like one person like 10 years from now wants to see them, I will make those videos. And then from there, I'll probably put the non-Pokemon videos on a bit of a hiatus for a while. Adventures Red is near an end. I think we maybe have like 5 or so more episodes with that. Just finish that, like the main game of that, and put that on the side for a while, and then mainly focus on Scoreboard, because I'm loving Scoreboard. The main reason I want to do this is because I hopefully will be moving into my own place soon, where I'll have a lot more privacy and a lot more time to record. So I kind of just want to focus on one thing for now until I can move into my own place, and then I'll start another Let's Play along with Scoreboard. And Scoreboards are just the most fun for me to record right now. I mean, admittedly, I do kind of miss just being able to just sit down and talk to you guys about whatever I want, like I was able to do in my Let's Plays. And I thought I was going to be able to do that in Adventures Red, but that one takes up a lot of time talking about what's going on in the game, and I don't just get a lot of time to just randomly just bullshit around with you guys, you know? So, I'm going to finish off Galaxy and Red. Hopefully in the next few weeks, Adventures Red and Galaxy will be over with for now. And then we'll just focus on Scoreboard and Remaster. So with that plan, I'll be able to get daily videos, 2 videos a day for you guys, with 1 being Remastered. Although, to be fair, Emerald Remastered is only going to last 19 days. You guys got to remember, that series was super short. That was a 19 video series, and I went all the way to the Elite 4 in that. Sorry if that's a spoiler. I'm not going to spoil if I win or not, but that's a short series. So that'll be over with probably by like the 20th of September, assuming I am able to keep them up daily, depending on how much editing I do. So that's not going to last very long, basically. So just keep that in mind, at least for Emerald Randomizer. Assuming I do Fire Red Omega next, which I think was like one of my best Nuzlocks of all time, and updating that I think would be a lot of fun, and a lot of people would probably enjoy it. That one probably take a little over a month, because I think that was like 35 to 40 videos. But that's my plan right now, is just finish off my other 2 series, focus on Scoreboard, and Remastered. Now, something a lot of people have been asking about is versus, more specifically versus with Spizzles. And for the record, I have no idea what happened with the versus with Rusty. I think we're just going to pretend that never happened at this point. I don't know. I'm sorry. It just didn't pan out very well. But Spizzles, we will be continuing versus. Spizzles has been bitching at me constantly about continuing versus. The problem is, Spizzles is only available to record in the evenings, and I can't record in the evenings. So, versus will be starting back up as soon as I move into my own place, and I have the freedom to record whenever I want. So, versus will be back hopefully within a month or so when I'm able to just move out in my own place. But until then, versus just isn't really possible. Like, scheduling wise to record, it isn't really possible right now. Plus, I have no idea what game we're going to be doing. We haven't even discussed that at all. But I mean, if you guys are interested in seeing Spizzles in the meantime, he does live streams all the time over at twitch.tv/Spizzles. I'll put a link down in the description if you guys want to go check him out there. He does Pokemon, he does Showdown, he does non-Pokemon games occasionally. But it's actually, I'm actually really proud of him. Don't tell him I said this, I don't want him knowing. But I'm actually really proud of him because he's gotten really good at streaming, and he's gotten really entertaining. And he's stuck with it, which is just the thing I'm really proud of, is that Spizzles, you know, he's tried YouTube a few times and he always just ends up quitting after a while, it seems. But he's stuck with the streaming, he has a lot of fun with it, and I'm really proud of him for that. So I don't want him to know I'm proud of him because then he'll get a fucking ego. But just random thing, yeah, Spizzles is off doing his streaming thing if you just want to go bitch at him and shit. So a final thing is, over on my DeviantArt page, I am doing a project called the Caterpie Project, where I am taking every Pokemon and recoloring it to have Caterpie's palette. And so far I think I have like 6 of them done. I'm going to be working on some more tonight. For the record, I'm recording this the day before this is being posted, so there should be more than 6 by the time this video is uploaded. And there's like a submission form if you want to submit a Pokemon to be requested. I'm going to do every Pokemon eventually, but requesting one that hasn't already been requested, we'll just get it done sooner, basically. So, and you'll have your like Twitter name when I post it and everything, like this is requested by blah blah blah. So just a random thing. If you want to go check out my DeviantArt page and see the ones I've done so far, I've done, at the time of this recording, I've done Weedle, Charizard, Frostlass, Esper, Chespin, and Electrode, of all things. So Electrode is without a doubt the most difficult, and I actually like the way they look so far. So just a random thing, you can go down there, I'll leave the request form. Make sure you check the document form that has a list of all of the Pokemon in there before you request a Pokemon, because that'll show what Pokemon have been requested, so you know not to request that Pokemon. Because I'm not taking more than one request for a Pokemon, because then my list will just be spammed of like Charizard, Mewtwo, blah blah blah. So yeah, that's going to do it for all the news related to my channel and Pokemon and everything. I have one last related, just little quick plug that I was asked to plug for someone really quick. So if you just care about my channel and stuff, feel free to leave now. But the last thing I want to talk about has to do with wrestling. And I'm personally a huge wrestling fan. And if you're not, you can leave the video right now, because I'm not going to say anything else useful about my channel from here on out. So I'm a big fan of wrestling, and I recently actually had the chance to interview one of my favorite wrestling columnists, and that interview was posted last night, and I was asked to plug the interview and link my fans on Twitter and stuff to it. So I'm doing that. If you care about wrestling at all and want to read me, or want to see or read, because it's text, it's not video, me interviewing my favorite columnist, and if you care about wrestling at all, feel free to check out the link. If you don't, I don't recommend reading it, because you won't enjoy it, you won't understand it, you won't care at all. Just a random thing I want to say is, down in the description there will be an interview that I did. It's a 2-part interview. First part's being done tonight. First part was posted last night. Next part is being posted on Thursday, I believe. Just wanted to say that really quickly. So that's pretty much all I had to say. If you guys enjoyed this video and this Caterpie Direct, feel free to show your support by clicking the like button down below. Until next time, I'm Logitech Yo-Yo.